Hello the internets, welcome back to Waifus. I'm Sefhi, and today I want to be talking about what packs are the best ones to be buying as a low to medium spender. Now, if you're a big whale, this video will not be able to help you as much because I am myself not up there, right? So I spend usually on the first month a little bit more, and then I switch to spending $50 to $100 a month, depending how well the game is doing for me in terms of content. If the game is doing worse, I might even spend less. If the game is doing well, I might spend more, but usually that's my range, all right? So if you're looking for a guide that will help really big whales, these probably will not be it. If you're looking for what are the best packs to buy for light spenders, then this guide will be able to help you. That said, let's jump into this. As usual, leave a like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. Let's jump directly into this. It's gonna be a short video probably. There is not a lot of packs that I can really recommend to new players. There are a few that are pretty good. First of all is the $1 pack that will give you 2 weapons, right? Will give you this sword and this stuff, and they will be carrying you until the second island. For $1, it is probably the best purchase you can buy. They also give you some extra resources for 2 more days after you buy it, which is welcome. So the first thing that I'm going to be recommending is that $1 purchase, 100%, one of the best things. After that, we can go into the shop and start looking through some of the packs that are in here. I think the best one overall, like most gacha games and most auto battlers, is going to be the monthly card, the one on top, not the one on the bottom. The monthly pass is pretty good. You get 300 Donium instantly and 200 Donium per day. Also, you will be gaining 5% experience boost and card yield, so more resources for you and more experience, which will help level up faster and easier. I will leave the 7-day prayer for later. It's good, but not the highest priority. After you buy the $1 offer and also the monthly pass, what are some other offers that might be good, Sefhi? Well, before we keep going into this, also something that I should not forget to mention is that if you guys want to be spending, I would also recommend you guys do it on the website directly, because you can actually gain a lot more points and a lot more rewards. So if you guys buy vouchers directly, right? If you guys buy these vouchers, you can buy any pack spending vouchers instead of money, right? So I can buy a pack for 100 vouchers instead of €1, and that is going to be giving you extra rewards. So some of you have been asking, you know, where some of these cosmetics come from, like this red stuff or like the helmet. Those come from that spending event. So that's something to take into consideration for those of you who are interested in spending a little bit more. That said, back to the actual packs. If we go into the mall, there are a few things that are pretty good. First is the welcome gifts. So welcome gifts are only good if we're talking about the growth packs, and these ones are already kind of expensive because it's one for $1, one for $5, one for $20 almost, right? Like 17 bucks. So they are good, but start to get pricey because there is the relic growth, there is also the phantom growth, there is also the affinity pack for the gifts, which is really good. There is also the enhancement pack for the gear, which is really good. So a lot of them are nice, but it is only if you are willing to spend a bit more. Because again, this is the type of game where it goes really fast from light spending to, oh shit, I spent too much, right? So always spend only if you guys can afford it. Another pack that is fantastic is the Don't Starve pack. Any pack that contains a temporal crystal is, on most cases, a good pack. If you see a pop-up with one, it's really good. If you see any of these packs that are actually pretty good, it's also like fantastic. Okay, so that is also a good pack. The growth packs, the Don't Starve pack. The selection pack and the pool packs, I don't think they are as good because even though it's a lot of pools, I will say it's mostly for big spenders, or if you're spending more on the first month like I did to get the head start, then it can also work. But again, mega expensive already, right? So growth packs above everything else. After that, we can leave the welcome gifts and actually go into the rest of the stuff that I can recommend. The first one is going to be the Pilgrimage Pass. So battle passes in this game are pretty good if you can finish them. They provide a lot of resources, a lot of extra keys and potions you can use through the map, a bunch of pools, and also at level 20, I believe it is, a quote-unquote exclusive relic. You can get this later as well in some other places, but a nice relic in here as well. So these are great if you can finish them. A lot of good resources in here, and even at level 55 or 45, there is one more temporal crystal in there. So for the price, the battle pass is great. The other pass that is decent for the price is another $20, is the one that will be giving you Phantom on pulls, bond tickets every time you level up, all the way until level 70. That is also a pretty nice one for another $20. But again, as you guys can see, that's already a lot of money. So pick what you need the most based on the resources we're talking here, and then spend based on that, right? And I do want to talk about a couple more packs, my god, bro. A couple more packs that I want to be talking about. And that is first, time packs, aka pop-ups. Some of them will be really good. Some of them will be kind of annoying and I don't get enough. So for example, if I get a pop-up with a withering potion with anything that can help me progress on the maps, I take those, because those pop-ups tend to be quite cheap, $1 tend to be. And this is for these things, for the drills, for the withering potions, for the keys, etc. Any pop-up with that I usually buy because they are cheap and help progression, and also it's gonna be more experience for your account, right? And then the other one is on the events themselves. So if we go into our current event, which is going to be the Journey Overtune, there is Overtune packs, and the ones I would recommend is the $1 one. Is pretty good, most of the stuff, because it will include a relic, this one right here for $1, some pulls, some extra tickets. The $5 one, because you are getting again a withering potion, and those tend to be really good to help you with account progression. I would not really recommend the last one unless you're a big spender, or you know, again, on the first month you don't mind spending more. But this, as far as I know, is exclusive to this event, so if you care about that, then obviously get this one as well. And then for the season 2, same thing applies. First one and second one are fantastic. Last one, I cannot really recommend it for light spenders. This a temporal crystal, so we want to get as many as possible. And then the first one for $1 is just some pulls, which will help quite a lot. But for $1, you know, 3 pulls and 10 of these ones is pretty nice. I would not get the other one because, like I said, on season 2 is like $60 for a selector of tier 1 skills, which is kind of useless. If it was like a selector for like at least tier 2 or tier 3, yeah, sure, but for tier 1, it's way too expensive, way too expensive. There is also currently the Grand Treasure Hunt event. When it comes to the Grand Treasure, we already did talk about this the other day, but I can only recommend the $1 one, the $5 one, and if you are willing to spend a bit more, the $35, because I feel that normal pulls, stellatiers are a lot easier to come by rather than the bomb tickets that tend to be expensive. But these two are already quite expensive. So either just the $1 and $5 one, or just nothing else, unless you are a big spender. Obviously go grab whatever you want in here, right? So that's for those packs. And then, like I said earlier, the last thing is good, but it's like $40 a month, and that is going to be the 7-day prayer, because this is a weekly thing, not a monthly. So if you are willing to spend $40 a month for extra pulls, this is going to be 7 multis per week, which is nice, but it's not as important. You will be able to get pulls even as a free-to-play, but it does help a lot. For example, I've been saving for a few days already, and I have almost 300 pulls, which helps a lot for when we unlock the next class, right? But again, this is for spenders. I would not say for light spenders that is a good pack. In my opinion, the order of priority is the $1 pack. The monthly card is the best thing you can buy, right? And then the battle pass. Those are like the 3 things that I think for light spenders are really good. And everything else we've talked today kind of goes already out of light spending, because that is already like what? Like $25, $26, right? On the first month, which again, for some people is nothing. For some people is a lot of money for a video game that is free, and for, you know, for an auto battler like this. If you don't mind spending more, then you can start getting into some of those growth packs we talked earlier, because it's a lot of extra resources, or maybe some of the event packs for the relics and the extra withering potions and whatnot. That said, do let me know if there's any other pack that you guys like to get specifically. And as usual, once again, take this as a reference, and based on your needs for your account, spend based on that. And obviously, for the love of God, if you guys, you know, can't afford 1 month to be spending more, just wait until next month. It's fine. There is no rush. This is a marathon. You will be able to keep progressing as long as you keep playing the game, right? Don't go crazy with your spending unless you can afford it. All that yapping and all that said, that's everything for this video. As usual, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to help me grow the channel. You guys have the links in the description for all the guides. Good luck with your pool dinner rates, and I'll see you on the next one.